Damn, I feel so small. Okay. I need like a booster seat or something. Feel like I need to sit up straight. Okay. So hello everybody. So I've always talked about mental health for a long ass time. Like when I started YouTube, I started making just like priority videos, kind of like musicalis, TikToks. I mean, there's like TikToks where you do kind of funny videos and stuff with music. So that's where when I started to make videos. Back then, when I was in high school, and then I started like just little by little watching more videos, and then I got into vlogs, and then I just started kind of making vlog videos and about anything and anything, and then just started putting out videos out there. So I think one important thing that I've always made a video about is mental health. The reason I stopped making videos about mental health is because it's very personal, and on top of that, like YouTube is very, what's the word, strict when it comes to mental health. Like they don't, personally, they don't accept mental health as it is. They kind of like um, they kind of want a description that's not explicit in that sense. So a lot of times my videos will get deleted, reported, my channel will be blocked, I wouldn't be able to post live. Fortunately, like, I don't know if it's, I think this channel in the beginning, I don't even know, to be honest, it was a long time ago. I think I made this channel on October 2012. I remember October 21, 2012. So I don't know if I still have mental health videos. I don't know if this is this channel, because I've had another channel before this one. But I think I made the videos private, or it got banned basically because I don't know. I made a stupid video. But I've always been interested in like mental health, and that's my major. Psychology. The study of behavior. The mind and behavior and everything. Analyzing. Bird is talking like always in all my videos. That's why now I have a bird. So I don't have peace. Why can't? Yeah, I do, but I don't. But anyways, so I don't know. I feel like I haven't made any videos and just random videos because I feel like I don't know. I don't find any interesting topics, and I think the only thing I think I could talk about, especially that it's my major, is psychology, and that's the only thing I can talk about and I'm interested in, and then. So, and on top of that, that's most of my background history before lottery. I've always made mental health videos or just vlogs before lottery. So I won't make any more lottery videos on this channel. I have another channel for that. So, oh, I'm traveling today. I'm leaving like in 3 hours. I need to do laundry like right before this because I have no clothes to travel with. So that's how disorganized I am. Like I'm just like so lately, I have I'm taking like statistics in psychology, and that class is really hard. Like, I do not understand it, and it kind of like it brought me down like a lot. Like, I feel so overwhelmed with like statistics in psychology, elementary statistics in psychology, because it's like I'm like, huh, like I don't like math wording. Like I don't understand math wording. If I hardly understand English, so how am I gonna understand what a phrase is saying in math? It's like if the hypothesis is blah 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 blah. I'm like, huh? And then do you fail to reject, or do you reject the no? I was like, huh? I don't understand any of that. Like in my mind, like I get it, I could read it, but I still cannot understand it. Like my mind does not work. Like, be quiet. My mind doesn't understand math wording. That's what I'm feeling. I have like a low C in that class, but still, like they say statistics is like what 1% of statistics is 1% of psychology. So psychologists go into 1% of statistics. The other percentage goes into other types of fields. So did I say that right? So people that are psychologists, they go into the field of statistics. It's only 1%. So I mean, I don't feel bad. You know that I'm not good at statistics. I know that I need to know enough. I know that I need to know enough to I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know. Like I feel like. Well, I guess I need to know enough if I want to go into studies, right? Like if I want to go into studies, I need to know enough. Sorry, I'm gonna have the bird right here next to me because it's talking and talking, and I want it like not to talk. So if it's close to me, I could just go like, shut up. So I'm going in. So yeah, that part, the statistics part, and all that, and all that. So besides that, I'm taking like a speech class and a political science class, and then and I really like those classes. I really like speech. It's very interesting, and the book is very interesting because it talks about like, you know, studies and how people how psychologists study speech and all that, and how to incorporate it into speech. So I like that part. I also like political science because speech and I don't know if speech okay speech and well, I don't know, but political science is a social science. It's the same as psychology. It is a social science. So, political science is what class I'm taking is government. The studying the government. So something about the government. You know, I don't know. It's not on top of my head, but American government. There we go. I'm studying American government. And the foundation of how it got founded and all this stuff and like this and that and my professor always has always likes to have good conversations about political science in general, politics. But I don't know, most of the time I don't speak because I feel like very uncomfortable about politics because I do not follow politics. You know, especially with Trump. Like Trump is all over the media. Like I just cannot stand that. You know, it's like I don't mind. You know, having him here and there, but like constantly, like every day, he's a topic. Like you know, you don't really hear that. Like with other presidents, you know, like he's always on the news, like every fucking day. Like it's just like annoying. You know, it's like you can't go a day without people talking about him, which is like ridiculous, you know. And it's idiotic because he says the media is against him, but yet the media talks about him every day. Like if they shut him down, you know, there won't be no Trump. You know, nobody's gonna care about him, and nobody's gonna talk about him like that. So Trump needs to chill out. The media needs to chill out. Both of them need to chill out. Like they're getting on my nerves. That's why I don't watch TV. Like I have not watched TV in like 3 years or something like that. I am watching Netflix, but I haven't watched Netflix like since I started school. Since the beginning of the year, I have not watched Netflix. I have not turned on my TV, which is really sad, you know, in a way, you know. So, I'm lost. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, so back to what I was trying to get to. It hurts. So, oh yeah, in political science they teach us, you know, you need to stand up for yourself, and then you need to exercise your rights, your civil rights, which Trump is a violation of them, you know. Trump, and I was just like, I don't even want to talk. I'm not even gonna talk about him. Anyways, besides that, you know, we need to focus and speak up. So my thing is that I'm making videos for you guys, and then for you guys to be informed and to speak up and to help me out because the mental health system is shitty. So if you're part of the mental health system, welcome to my channel. If you know about the mental health system, welcome to my channel. If you're interested in mental health, welcome to my channel. If you're interested, like, you know, in all that, those aspects of the field, welcome to my channel. And you know, psychology, I don't know, I think it's important because like psychology involves everything. It involves science, which is a science. It involves like biology, you know. It involves critical thinking, you know, which is something I cannot do. It involves reasoning. It involves statistics, math. It involves it involves just so many things in general, like history too. You know, it involves history studies. You know, it's a lot. So I feel like, you know, anyone could get into this field, and anybody could anybody that likes helping out is, you know, welcome to join. And I'm not gonna persuade anyone to go into psychology because it's a hard major, but I feel like the mental health system is shitty, and I feel like if you guys speak up, especially for a big city, you know, I was hearing the radio as I was going to school today on a Saturday. I was hearing the radio, and they're saying that they're saying LA used to be. I don't want to say I'm saying it in my own words. I'm not saying how the radio said it, but I was listening to 92.3 or something like that. They're saying LA, downtown LA used to be ghetto. It is where you used to go to the alleys or something. This is something like that where you used to buy knockoffs. There you go. Now it's been I don't know. I'm like translating to Spanish to English. You know, I think renovating. So now it's like renovating into, like, you know, when the stadiums came over, and then, you know, more tourists started going downtown, and as more tourists started to go downtown, um, you know, more cafes started to open, and you know, and I was like, oh, all these changes, you know, that's interesting. So I think if we speak up, I think if we join together, I think if we speak against the mental health system, we could what's the word? Improve it. We could improve it. We could what's the word? What's another word? We could improve it. Renovations. We could make renovations. We could I don't know, like the word time coming to my mind, but whatever word there is to say that make better, you know, we could make the mental health system make it better, you know. And I was thinking about this. So for my class, because we're supposed to do like an informative speech, I was thinking like, well, we're supposed to do so many things, but in one of my classes, I was thinking about doing like informing people like on disability. So and then not only that, the mental health book has changed. So, you know, many mental health terms have changed. Many diagnoses have changed. People have been gone up on certain things. People have gone down. So the thing is with that, and then if you know psychology, you know what I'm talking about with the issues with that. Some people are saying, oh, people are being overclassified and this and that. Everybody has their own opinion over the book, the psychology DSM-5. But my opinion is like disability. You know, it's a difficult issue because we don't have rights. Like for mental health, not a lot of people have rights that are up to standards, up to like the city. You know, we're here to influence people. Like the city, you know, we inspire other countries, especially LA. You know, is very influential, and that's the thing, that we're not up to the standards we should be, and we'll get there eventually. But going off topic, um, like let's say disability ever, you know, as the years come, disability will improve. People will have more rights. People with disabilities will have more rights. More will be more informed. You know, we'll have a hopefully good system, better system. But then yet again, you know, when we get someone like Trump, you know, he wants to take rights away. So I mean, I don't know what direction we're going, but I assume, like the positive person I'm trying to be, that we'll go into a great in a more stable direction when it comes to rights like that. Uh, and as you know, as you have more rights, that means cases for disability increase, and that means you have more people like not on disability but with rights that are on disability. Well, how to explain more people that are disabled that use their rights and that, you know, protect themselves and this and that. So shh, damn, it's fucking annoying. I just have a fucking headache already. So yeah, so I'm gonna put this bird to sleep right now after I'm done with this video. Shh! My ears hurt, like, it irritated my ears. Like, now I hear something in my ears and I'm just irritated. So do you guys understand what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, let's say if you have a mental health issue and then employers were not allowed to give you the day off. But let's say the government say that's against the law, you're gonna have to allow them to miss work and this and that, and then you get more cases of like, oh, you know, notes on disability, or like, what do you mean you miss work and because of this and that, and this is considered like, going to therapy is considered a disability? That's ridiculous, someone might say, right? But no, unfortunately, you know, nowadays, like today, you know, employers don't take that serious and they could be sued, and unfortunately, us as employees, you know, do not take advantage of that. And you know, we struggle if we're struggling, you know, with those type of issues, you know. It's, and like I tell people, like, I'm not missing work to lose money. I'm not losing work because I want to. I'm not trying to spend $100 every month to go to a doctor. I'm not okay. I'm not missing work, losing money, and then going to a doctor, paying money, and losing money. If it were to me, I would choose not to go to the doctor. I don't want to go to the doctor. It's a waste of time, waste of gas, waste of money. Well, not a waste of money, but it's what's opposite? How do you say? It's like a lot of money you have to spend, like money you have to spend, like that could be used for something else. But unfortunately, that's the situation, and it is how it is. And you know, do you guys need to speak up for everyone? And I don't know, I feel like we need to improve this system. And I don't know if you guys agree with me or not, but like, don't ever let an employer discriminate against you. You know, they have no right. I used to always call HR on my boss, and which is a sad thing, you know, like having to call HR on my boss. You know, it felt depressing. You know, it felt like I was the problem. You know, so look at it from my perspective and look at it from the employer's perspective. Yeah, the employer has to obligate you to come, but at the same time, I don't want to go to the doctor. I don't want to pay my money to see the doctor. It's a lot of money. Shit, I could buy myself a lot of Starbucks for the whole fucking. I could buy myself a Starbucks every day instead of going to the doctor and spending like what, $100 a month and waste time. No, like, get it through your head, people. You know, it's like, it pisses me off. Like, that's the thing. I'm just like so pissed off over that. So I was always calling HR, my boss, and you know, I would always feel bad. And unfortunately, you know, my boss is now she is working as an assistant answering phones. So I don't know how to feel about that. So she just answers phones, people's questions, you know. She's not a boss anymore. And I don't want to say, I have no comment on that, you know. That's another situation. But you know, if you ever have an issue, call HR. That's why there's HR, you know, at your job. You know, don't let your employer abuse you, discriminate you, and we need these type of actions, and we need these type of actions, you know, from you guys. We need you guys to improve this. If you know, I cannot do this by myself, you guys cannot do this by yourself. We're gonna have to unite as citizens, as people, not as citizens, as people, as human beings, and say no to discrimination, and you know, yes to civil rights, yes to improving the laws, yes to more protections, yes to yes to others, yes. Okay, so I think that's it. I think that's what I'm gonna talk about. I don't know what else to talk about. I need to go to laundry right now because this is a 20-minute video and I'm behind.